Hi all, I'm back again. This is sort of an in-between experiment. I'm waiting for all my electrodes to dry. Today's experiment is going to be a composite of an aluminium and a carbon and a zinc and a carbon cell hooked in parallel. We're going to start off first with the aluminium cell. It consists of a plate of aluminium and a piece of carbon. Electrode are made. This is my carbon plastic. It's a bit brittle, as you can tell. These are the remainders of the stuff, and you've got to be pretty careful because it breaks quite easy. But it's around about 5 to 6 ohms. Doesn't matter how far apart you put your electrodes, the ohms stay the same. And in between the two cells we have a mixture of manganese dioxide and kitty litter crystals, no, nappy sand crystals, sorry, nappy crystals, soaked in epsom salts, and the manganese dioxide gets absorbed, and it's sort of spongy, rubbery feeling type material. Very weird. It's hard to compact because it bounces back, but you can squeeze a bit of that material in between each cell. This one's the aluminium one, and this one's the zinc and carbon. And for the membrane, I have a piece of cellulose acetate. It's wrapped around the whole carbon sheet, which also holds the manganese dioxide in the cell. Alright, I'll set up the we'll test each one individually and show you what they output. They don't output much, they're like pretty weak actually. Wouldn't get any more than 15 milliamps. So and we're going to soak it in Epsom salts. That's a little tub it will be in, and I'll get back when I hook up the aluminium cell. Won't be long. Okay, back. We have the aluminium cell in the Epsom salts. We have voltage on the left set on the 20 range, 0.8 volts. We have the amp meter on the other side here, set on the 200. We'll set it on 20 because we're not really high here. And I'll give it a short circuit test. If I can hold this camera. Okay, short circuit. Okay, not very much in the one single cell. Drops rapidly. Bugger all milliamps. A bit less connection on it. Okay, alright, so that one's got bugger all really. Right, oh yeah, we'll see if it drives the motor. Nope, no charge in there at all. We'll give it a minute's charge on around about 4 volts, I think the charge is on. So I'll just hook up that red lead there. Is off of the charger. It's around about 4 volts, should jump up. Set the timer. We'll wait for a minute. Amperage draw is 90 milliamps, 3 volts, time 19 seconds. 30-second mark. $46. Okay, disconnect the charge. Voltage is going to drop pretty rapidly. Okay, we'll hook up the load and we'll see how long it runs for and its amperage draw. Okay, I set the timer. Ah, that was bugger all, it's already stopped. Alright, it's pulling 8 milliamps and it only lasted a couple of seconds. Alright, I'll connect the zinc and carbon one and I'll get back and we'll see what that does. Okay, back. The zinc and carbon one's set up. It's 1.2 volts in Epsom salts. We'll check the load. It hasn't had a charge or anything. Connecting load. Negative on the load. Got 0.0 milliamps. There must be wire loose. Bad connection. Strange. Alright, we'll do a short circuit. That was saying tell us. Short circuiting now. Oh, we had a 13 milliamps. So alright, that's much better than the aluminium. So now the test is we're going to hook up the two in series and see what we get. Oh, first, forgot. We'll give this cell a charge of 1 minute. Okay, ready? I'll set the timer, then I'll connect it and set the timer. Charging. Timer. Alright, we're taking in 27 milliamps. For some reason we're less on the intake. We'll wait for a minute and we'll see how long that actually runs off of that zinc carbon cell. We're at 22 seconds. Oh, it's fluctuating with the milliamperage. Charge is still set on the same. Could be a bad contact because the zinc's pretty rusty and dirty. Oh, we're at the 55 seconds. Alright, there's our minute of charge. Our voltage drop down is dropping fast. Okay, we'll connect the little load. Connecting. We got some fan spin. Oh, start it. We're still moving, if you can see it. Voltage is dropping rapidly. We're at 11 seconds. Blows over the aluminium one. Motor's stopped. We're still drawing much more than we were. Little load stop, so we got 20 seconds out of that. Alright, we'll combine the two, and if it was like I tested previously, I already cheated, it might be surprising. Alright, I'll get back. Okay, I have the zinc cell is in front. Its zinc electrode is connected to the aluminium electrode, and the two carbons are connected by this lead. We're getting 1.5 volts. We'll do a short circuit. Short circuiting now. Oh, we got 60 milliamps on a flash. That's not too bad. That's like way better than what we had when the two cells are separate. And now we'll let the cell bounce back and we'll see if it moves a load without a charge. I think last night it was running the red LED for about 5 minutes. Okay, that will bounce back, but we'll just hook up the load and see what happens. Okay, that's going alright. That's with no charge applied, but the two cells might still have yeah, whatever cell. Yeah, get over that word. They may have charge left in them. Well, that's doing alright. I forgot to turn the timer on. Surprised yet? I was. The two cells alone were not very good. The two composite cells combined in parallel are quite different. Surprisingly, actually. This thing's still going on its charge. It does run flat and then won't run that motor at all. So there's two 1 minute charges on each cell, probably left charge inside its cell. Still, it's holding 11 milliamps, not too bad. Shame on the voltage. But the cells are not very big at all. These little things are a bit thin. I've used up all of my graphite and I only made like 17 of these little cells. I have a fair piece. I have that much left, and you can remelt them down and combine them together to make a larger cell. I'm going to have to make it thicker. It takes weeks for this to dry. The larger one in the cell, I made a smaller one of that, but the same thickness, about 5 mil thick. That's still drying. It's been 2 weeks. Alright, would we call this discharge so we can give it a charge for 1 minute? Oh, we'll drain it right out so that motor doesn't run. Oh, yeah, it's taking its time. So it delivers 10 milliamps by the looks of it. Yeah, and the manganese dioxide was out of old batteries, so it's got carbon in there. It's probably just activated carbon. Alright, that has stopped at 0.1 volt and it's still holding a 10.6 milliamps. Alright, we'll give it a 1 minute charge. At 4 volts, hooking up, connected, starting the timer. Okay, it's taken in 150 milliamps in the 200 range. Voltage is increasing slowly. We're at 22 seconds. Charge is set on probably just a bit after 4 volts. We're at 3.91, holding 46 seconds, 50 seconds, 55. Alright, 1 minute. We'll watch it bounce back. Alright, we'll connect the load. I was a bit slow on the timer then. So we're cruising along. We're at 20 seconds, so we've exceeded each one of those cells' time, and we're delivering a fair much more, 21 milliamps. So, are you surprised on a composite? I was, considering the two cells by themselves, and then just setting them up in parallel. We're at 46 seconds. So a blend of materials perhaps. Not sure what's really going on there. But the only thing difference between it is we combined them. Maybe there's other reactions going on now. Wonder if it's the aluminium connected to the zinc. It's creating some sort of better current collector. Or we're at 1 minute. I think in my other test it ran for 3 minutes, so let's see if it actually does run for 3 minutes. I didn't have the timer, I was just counting it. So I thought I'd share this strange effect. The two cells by themselves were pretty poor, but the two cells combined is making some sort of crazy, ridiculous. We're at 2 minutes. Probably a bit over because I was struggling with the timer. Definitely need some sort of camera stand. Still holding 11 milliamps. We're at 2 minutes, 38 seconds. We're probably gonna maybe make 3 minutes. We're probably already at the 3 minute mark because I fumbled around there trying to press that button. We'll be stopping soon, I think. We're dropping down, I think, when it gets to 0.1. 3 minutes. 3:33 seconds. Well, you'd think it would only, because each one was around about 20 seconds, you'd think you would have got 40 seconds out of it. But we're not. We're nearly 4 minutes. Still drawing its thing. We're going to motor stoppage. There we go. 4 minutes, I would call it. It's probably a bit over. So what do you reckon? Composite cell? Got potential perhaps? Don't forget, it was a crusty piece of zinc. Look at it. The battery was dead while I took it out of. I think the manganese dioxide is a catalyst, so it doesn't wear out. But I think it's still good. Oh well, thanks for watching. I'll be getting back with my 17 carbon types as a carbon challenge to see if there is any differences. Alright, I'll get back. Thanks for watching.